Hi, boys and girls. This is your reading instruction for Tuesday, May 12th, and we are continuing our imaginary visit to the zoo. So we are learning a lot about or a lot about animals, and we're reading a lot of informational text. So our target is I can read and understand nonfiction, and another word for nonfiction is informational text. It's giving us our information. So you're going to need these two booklets, your animal study notebook and your informational text notebook that has our information there. And today we're going to be learning about zebras and cheetahs. If you lived in Africa, you probably wouldn't call them zebras, you'd call them zebras, okay? So you can hear them both ways. We call them zebras. So I'm going to set this paper down for a minute. We're going to work mostly right now with this paper, with this booklet, and I'm looking on the front. Where do I see zebras? Oh, here they are, right here on the African continent. Very nice. Let's turn to our third page in here to zebras. And you can turn to it with me. We're going to read it together, and then I'll have you read it alone. Zebras. Zebras are mammals. They live in Africa and in groups called herds. Zebras are herbivores. Wow, who did we just learn about that was a herbivore? They graze on grass and drink water every day. That tells me that wherever they live, wherever their habitat is, they need to have water nearby, don't they? They need to get to water each day. Okay? Zebras look like striped horses or donkeys, right? They can run up to 35 miles per hour. Zebras communicate with facial expressions and sounds. And they have a very unique sound, boys and girls. Baby zebras are called foals. So you're going to go online and you're going to get on the link that I provided there to learn a little bit more about zebras. I think you'll be able to hear the sounds that they make. And I do think they look a lot more like a donkey than they do a horse, but they are related to horses and donkeys. A lot of people wonder about zebras. Are they white with black stripes or black with white stripes? Okay, scientists, grab your animal study notebook. You, by the way, can decorate the front of this if you'd like. Let's turn to the third page, which is zebras. Okay? You're going to draw a picture. Write the habitat. What do they need in their habitat? What do they eat? What are the babies called? You found that out in our informational text and also on the video. And you're going to write some interesting facts about zebras here. I hope you run out of room. I hope you have so many interesting facts that you run out of room and you need to use the back side of this page. Okay? Make sure that you're using that to add more and more information. Okay, let's go on to our next animal. We just did zebras. Let's turn to our next one, the cheetah. And cheetahs are very interesting. A lot of kids really like to learn about cheetahs. Cheetahs are the fastest land animal in the world. They live in Africa. Cheetahs are carnivorous. That means they eat meat. They rely on tall grass for camouflage when hunting. They are diurnal. That means that's the opposite of nocturnal. Nocturnal, we know, means active at night. Okay, diurnal means that they are active during the day. Okay, they are diurnal animals and hunt mostly during the late morning or early evening. Their spots are unique to each cheetah. Cheetah babies are called cubs. Mothers move cubs to a new hiding place every few days. So they don't stay very long in the same spot. And I wonder why that is. I wonder if you were a mother cheetah, why would you move your cubs? Interesting. Would you go to the website and click on the information about cheetahs and read about or learn more about them, and then come back, and we're going to be working on the fourth page here, which is cheetahs. Kind of the same information, a place to draw pictures, write about the habitat. You know, I'm thinking about their habitat. If they move their babies every few days, there might need to be some places for them to hide them, huh? What do they eat? Their diet. What are the babies called? Interesting facts. And more facts on the back. Okay? So today, for your writing, we've already been doing some writing, but I do want you to take this paper and I want you to write some questions you might have about any animal. Okay? At least 3 questions about any animal. I want you to remember that when we're writing questions, they start with a capital, but we have to end them with a question mark. That gives a signal that we want to find something out, or we need an answer. And so think about some questions you might have. Doesn't necessarily have to do with zebras or have to be about cheetahs. It can be about any animal you are interested in. And then maybe you can have your parents help you figure out the answer. That would be very cool. Okay, so that's what we have for reading and writing today. I want you to make sure you're doing your iReady reading, working really hard to do the best you can. I'm so proud of you, and I will see you in math. Bye.